Hi, my name is Mathieu Gawit. I'll be presenting next year at SAS Global Forum 2020 in Washington, D.C. And I'd like to take you along and kind of show you and tell you a little bit about the way I'm going to prepare my white paper. And just in general, how I'm going to prepare um, my presenting over there next year. Um, it seems far away, but it's something that time will really fly by if you don't get proper discipline and if you don't get proper preparation. Some of you might already have presented at a major event such as SAS Global Forum. If so, I would really appreciate your comments. What are you doing differently than I am? Is there anything I didn't put enough emphasis according to you? So please feel free to comment in the section below. Um, so this is the first entry. And I did a presentation already in a local user group about this experience of presenting at a global forum, and I gave a time frame, step by step, month by month, what was needed to do. And I always list the first 3 months of June, July, and August as month in which we need to find an idea and then just enjoy summer, not work at all on the subject. So currently, it's right now the 18th of August in the morning. That's why I have a weird voice. I just woke up, and it's the end of that period. So I'm done, enjoying summer. It's time to get to work. So the first the first really important part is the abstract. So you need to write an abstract for your white paper. What's an abstract exactly? And also, when we think, especially for someone that never presented at a SAS Global Forum, we often think about presenting as just preparing a PowerPoint presentation. It's not. It's not that at all. Presenting at SAS Global Forum actually implies um, writing a white paper, so writing an article. So this abstract is kind of a summary of the ideas you want to put in this white paper. It's it's the selling point also because that's what's gonna you're gonna be submitting um, as an idea for a paper. So you always submit a title and an abstract. Title is obviously important because that's what you're gonna stick with. So if you change the way you approach your white paper and then subsequently the presentation itself, you're still stuck with the title you choose initially. So it's important to have a very good idea of where you want to go with your paper. So the abstract, when it comes to writing the abstract, what you should cover in there, it's kind of similar to the introduction to your article, um, es- except that your introduction could be more in detail. So in more or less 200 words, it I've had an article which had a little less than 100 word for an abstract. It really depends on your ability to simplify and to describe in a few words what you're going to be talking about. I would really suggest never going under 50 because I just don't know how it's possible to really summarize your ID. And also, what you want to cover in there is obviously the context, just a brief context, what you're talking about. Then, based on that context, who is your paper targeted to? So, do you want to do you want to talk and show things to data scientists? Do you want to show things to managers, administrators? So it's really important to kind of give an idea of who you want to present to. And then finally, what you're going to be talking about specifically. Well, specifically, a high level, but what you want to be talking about and why do you want to talk about this thing. So this was my first entry. Also, one of the very important step I will have to do is do some major cleanup behind me because this is my workspace, and if it's cluttered, then it's not going to be as easy for me to concentrate. Also, I intend to be using this guy right here. Sorry about that. Which is a magnetic calendar. So as you can see, there's already several colored things on it. They're magnetic large pins. So I will usually write task on it and just schedule them. So as soon as one is done, I can just move it over. For me, it works great. You might have different tricks. But it's important to have some things that motivates you and keeps you on track. So that's it. That's pretty much what I had to talk about in this first entry. I will have to write some my abstract before I can come back to you with a second entry. So see you later.